sun rises on my Chandi Suku runescape in the Asian garden section of the Naples Botanical Garden in Florida, which 4 Balinese under the supervision of Dewa Suchita realized with a bunch of Guatemalan laborers using the local limestone in combination with the Javanese limestone. Statues by the great Bade Chankar, who's now forced into retirement due to illness. It's a tad overgrown. I'm going to sort of open it out this morning. It'll be fun to see the results. But they've done a great job embellishing and like beefing it out beyond. The chompong here is a bit overly decorated. Such a lovely garden. They had to move the pergola. Like many tropical, subtropical gardens, after 6 years it needs the big broom and the gay blade. The modern garden back there. This is the Thai garden next to the hash crop sort of section. There's some snake fruits and things all happening here. This is made by Tunas Jaya of Sanor. This native hut. Lovely waterfall. See, I can't see the Balinese temple there. It's just obliterated by plants. This Eastern Indonesian section coming up. Ah, there it is across there. There's a sort of chompong happening, so you really just can't see. I'd have to open up that snake fruit, that's salak. It's called salaka. I learned something yesterday. It's another Malay word in the horticultural language, along with champaka. And the other one I can't remember. Help me someone. I'm waiting for my local commandos. Ah, looking great. The chompong. 10 a.m. and the Chandi Suku is now liberated. We've taken back the Chandi Suku, we've driven out the gooks. Da, 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 da. My man Brian. He's the horticultural hearty of Naples Botanical Garden. He gets all the gold. These chunkers, and we've made the chompong simpler. And in the process I found 2 panels that I'd forgotten existed. They're actually modelled on something from Borobudur. But there was one up here I just uncovered. And it's one of the Chandi Sukus. There's another one here too. There's 2, 3, 4. Look, these are actually taken from Chandi Suku. And there's the little panels. Just liberated. Third one. More over here. More panels there. And the famous Garuda from Chandi Suku. Fully liberated, and Brian Ali has given it the seal of approval. We've seen. You have to turn around and wave at the camera.
I shall.
That's the man that makes it all possible.
Actually, just kind of coordinate that.
Henry Weinstein stunt double. Harry Weinstein. Harry.
Weinstein. I love the way all these have aged out, Mara.
Haven't they aged well?
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. These ladies are volunteers at the League Asian Gardens at the Naples Botanical. And what did you just say?
I said, Mr. Midday, we love what you're doing in the Asian Garden. We love volunteering and working in the Asian Garden, and it's looking fabulous. Thank you. And we love it.
The lecture.
And the lecture, oh, and I absolutely loved your lecture yesterday. It was very informative and very fun. Learned a lot. Love all your projects.
Thank you, ladies. Love your work. What have you got to say?
Everything's fabulous here. It's my favorite garden.
She's a flapper. You know what a flapper is? From the 20s. Your hair's that sort of flapper cut. Here's a couple of the horticultural hotties from the Naples Botanical Garden. Mr. Steve, who's driving Annette crazy in there, and Alberto. So what do you think of the new look Asian garden?
Awesome.
Awesome! That's a pretty unique one. Okay, back to work, boys.
Thank you.
They're really great gardeners, these guys. Intelligent. Caring. Saucy.
Saucy.
Look, and they can reverse. Look, they can reverse without smashing into something. Oh, they know how to use the light machinery, these boys.
All the training.
So I've completed the new entrance to the Lee Asian Gardens, which I designed 5 years ago. Moved the sign, signed by Carolyn Kennedy's husband's firm. And Brian Gallagher found this giant big, like a Bodhi tree, and I stole the Buddha from retail, Paula's retail outlet. I consecrated that yesterday. You have to have the Buddha at the entrance. You could also have the big Ganesha. It's rather lovely. I'll just climb up here because I also made them put back the water lilies. For some New Asian cracker, it said that they prefer just reflecting water in the spirit of world peace. At the moment, the wall Martians are moving through the garden. Hi.
Hello.
And I've managed to integrate, it's not a pretty view, I've managed to integrate the terrace here, the dining terrace, which looked like a school canteen when I arrived. So Raymond Jungles finally conceded the territory. So just planting this up as a nice little bonsai garden. Here comes Mr. Brian Halligan, the man, the butcher's thing, this side of Mississippi. 9 o'clock with the great Bob Kowalski and the great Ted Flato, who designed the Kapnick Center. And they were recently engaged, no, in a kibbutz.
This is another cover.
No, we just
On a
went through
kibbutz in Israel.
Today as well as then.
Ted Flato is the only redhead Jew in Naples, but we're admiring the view. No, but at the moment there's an international conspiracy of Jewish slow foodies. Princess Sweetheart here from Honduras. What's your name again?
Ivan.
Ivan. You look more like Ivy. Who does your hair?
I do.
You've been all morning in the salon. They're doing this incredible tent for the hats in the garden. Where's your buddy? Come over here, so I don't forget to stand over here for the interview section. They've been invited in to look at the Asian garden.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Pretty, you're pretty.
Oh, thank you.
He's a Texan. Walk up there and see the statues on the top level. So this was a famous temple in Java in the 16th century, and I've done a sort of a copy. That's the Garuda bird. There's these guardian figures, and that's a fertility symbol. It's like a giant womb. Yeah, that shape, the shape of the womb, like, yeah, uterus. And the male-female beam is the god of fertility up there. I can't see anything.
We did all this?
Well, my team did, with the Guatemalans, 5 years ago. I've just come back to open it all out. How you dry your face in Florida. This is called the Florida Dry Blow Job. Can you look this way and smile? What's your name?
Good.
Good? Where are you from? That's fabulous. You getting dry? Where are you from?
80.
Haiti!
Yes.
How exotic. Good. How long have you been here?
2 years.
2 years. Well, I'm at the Fogs on Port Royal in Old Naples, and I've pushed through the reception committee and had a long chat with the waiter who I presume is probably Cuban about the origins of Gordon's gin, of which he understood not one word that I said. On the beach of Old Naples, Florida. Seagulls and terns are out. Oh, they're amazing. It's like the Battle of Dunkirk or something, isn't it? It is fabulous. Marla's Fifth. Helicopters are buzzing overhead. We have a caucus of gay Rotary Old Naples happening down here. The Island Democrats. Up here. Gay Rotary Naples. The natives are restless. They're clapping the sunset here. What about that? What excitement for the sweet little New World people in the Northern Hemisphere. They have their little sunset. Terribly exciting. Beautiful sky and these boys. The boys have come in, the seagulls and the terns. Ah, oh, I'm going to go down and get them now. They're amazing. That was most of the gay Rotary Naples committee there. My buddy Brian. Brian, say hello to the camera, please.
Hello.
Hello, Bali.
Hello, Bali.
There you go. There was Suchita's mate. But back to the sensational sunset. Mossel Tov. Bye.